1-to-1. There was a time. What? There was a time that you actually put your glasses on to read. Do you just intentionally, or do you forget to put your glasses on when you have to read something? There was a time where I would sit and wait. When we were young. I'm just waiting. I would wait. And for what? What was this waiting for? Self-love? Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need This is waiting on a flute too. She's playing a flute. Yeah, a man. I would wait on a man. That's what the flute reminds me of, like do, right? Working together with them. This could even be for you men. Like I would normally wait for a good man. This is even, I would wait to fix something. I would wait for a man to fix something. I knew you more than anyone. And then I would go right back into this loop again, where I would wait for a man, and then here we go. We get along together. This could be a partner with work. I would actually wait for this employee to show up late. I'm guessing that you're not waiting on shit anymore. I can do this shit myself. This is somebody who actually has skill here. Truth. Now this is my commitment now, Earth. This is my commitment. I have to keep going. Even if it's not physical, I have to keep mentally going. And some of you are stuck where you can't physically move forward, and you're like thinking, am I going backwards? How does this work if I don't have the means? And I don't feel like it's all my fault, right? Especially if this is you feeling like you're preyed upon in some way. I have to at least make sure that my mind keeps growing. I've got a crush on you. Well, you're going to have to find me then. Happy in it, 'cause I never told. If you like someone, would you wait for them? I'm like, all right, I let it be known that I like you, and then you would wait. I just feel like something more cocky, real cocky. Stop saying yes to shit that you hate. I hate to wait. Male prostitute. Ask yourself this: what if that thing that's bothering you didn't matter? What's going to happen now that you're not waiting on somebody? I refuse to wait. I'm not telling them. That's weird. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't even give a fuck whether to tell them or not. Like, I'm so into this thing that I want to say it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say it because I want to go to a museum. There's going to be a lot of people going out by themselves. A lot of solo vacationers, a lot of people going into bars and clubs by themselves, looking at architecture. And you may run into somebody this way because you're not waiting. Yeah, this shit just keeps me stuck and shit. That's got somebody else fucked up though. You not waiting. There's a man here that was skilled at targeting you. Who's this guy here? Were my emotions so easily read? Are you that person that's hard to read? That you could know my life before a word was said. This is skilled at targeting, which tells me that this guy he studies knew I would surrender. But you're not. I'm not surrendering. This is it. I'm going to leave you out in the cold now. I feel like this guy likes to do that. It's this type of guy where I'm very skilled at picking you out. And I watch you and I find out some facts about you. This feels like I'm going to find out some dirt on you to keep on the back burner. This is what targeting is when it's not through the government and shit. These are just guys that target. They keep you waiting. See, you didn't have this tremendous amount of respect and love for yourself then, and you do now. I'm just sitting here waiting for this is the sands of the hourglass, right? Just shit's running out, time's running out. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna be sitting here the whole time just waiting. I can always be waiting on you. Playing a fool. Now that you're not, I'm telling you, that's got somebody fucked up. And now they're going to want to come to your defense. This could even be like a defense attorney. I'm tired of waiting on someone to get back to me, whether they're going to take my case. So you're going to call them up and say, listen, I'm just not going to go with you. Even though you kind of need them, it's taking a chance, taking a risk with that. I don't feel like the other thing is a game, but it could be for somebody where you're going to play a game and you're going to wind up right back in this shit again. I took charge, right? Taking charge, or now somebody wants to. Now what? Tell me, insulting your intelligence. Now this is even waiting for you to defend me. I'm tired of. I mean, like a regular. I'm tired of waiting for you to sit there and speak up when you know shit. How come? What is it? How come you do it for everybody else, but then when it comes to me, you just kind of sit there? What the hell is this shit? Surveillance. I'm telling you, this motherfucker watches you heavy. This is even psychic attacks here. Who's this dingbat? He likes you in a cage. Whatever this is, they want you stuck somewhere where nobody else can get to you. I don't know. He's obviously not good enough for you, for whatever this is. And he doesn't want anyone else to have you. Don't a woman need a man? No. L-I. Now he's going to come back and try and say that he wants to be with you. This dude must be gay. This guy that you're waiting on must be gay, because they're talking about how now they're going to come back and say that they need a woman in their life. No. We all need someone to talk to. No, go talk to somebody else. You're going to be tested on this, you know. M-I. E-K. Lime and like. Mike, I see. I want to be like Mike. Let me evaluate. See what else this is. This is that cat where when they feel you pulling away, you'll get the phone call and shit. Or they hear from someone else that you said, I'm not interested. I think I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to have this one do my breaks. I'm going to have this. I'm going to pick this attorney. I'm going to go to this restaurant. I'm tired of waiting for them to say whether they like this one. Then it's you pick the restaurant and somebody calls and says, no, well, we picked this one. We just, we got caught up. Why do people do this shit? It's this respect. This happens with so many things in life, right? But it's predominant in relationships where people like to make sure I want you there. So I'll send you something, maybe even send you flowers, but then I'll have an excuse why I can't see you for another week. It's a prospect. You become a possibility when something else goes awry, right? No. Surveillance. Tell me about this shit. Oh, wait, what's this? Let me explain. No. Taurus. Nope. Or this is a spouse. We can run through stormy weather. Nah, motherfucker, nah. Don't even come at me with this bullshit, this stormy weather. We can do this together now. Now we can work together. Right? Tell me why. Tell me why now we can work together. What happened here? Yay, she loves herself. He loves himself. No, can't have that. They like you better when you're like this. I'm telling you, it makes them feel like they're needed. See, this type of person here that targets and surveils and fucking psychically attacks and even sends people to attack you so that they can come and play fucking savior and shit, they have no self-worth. They have to create it. They have to manipulate their own self-worth. They have to manipulate their own mind to believe that they're worth something. This is someone who's married, who invest in secret rendezvous. They cheat. They get caught up in shit a lot, man. And I feel like you know this. And this is you. Without saying it. I'm sorry. This is how you're saying it by the self-love. I'm sorry. I just can't get involved with this shit, this devil shit that you got. Alright? I don't like to be bound to anything. You could possibly be a husband or even in a relationship, but I'm not looking to be a wife or a girlfriend. This is what you're going to say to somebody, or you already did, or they heard this from somebody. They could even be watching you and heard you have a conversation with somebody saying that you were just going to go out with so-and-so instead, or I think I'm going to play the field. I think I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to skip this round of self-batter where I'm going to alleviate winding up on the floor like this, face down this time, or possibly in a ditch. This is the first time in a long time that you're going to stay true to this. Because I think you've said it before, or you've even done it a little while and then you went back. It's the same person. Now I want to be your dog. Black hearts. Yeah, no, sir. Thank you. No. You keep that shit over there because I know what comes with that. Right? I know what comes with this type of cat is hatred, disdain, mommy problems, ex-girlfriend problems. No, thank you. I'm not interested. And I'll say it as respectful as that, and that's about it. Fern. 9. This could be 9 times you've done this with somebody, or they have 9 other prospects. Fern. Ferns begin to sprout during the early days of spring. All right, so this is something some of you are going to start immediately when you hear this. Let's start something new for spring. Okay, everybody's getting out of the funk of winter, where winter is for you. I need to do something different, but I'm not really in a predicament financially to do something different. What can I do to change some kind of direction, right? Like, let's say that this thing you've been doing has been constantly going like this, and I'm losing my mind over it, and you want to go just here a little bit, right? What can I do to go like this and go this way? At first, they are curled inward and compact. Do you have an accent? Until they free themselves from the constriction around them. But once they rise above the heaviness and the darkness, they are free to unravel and expand into the world. I'm excited for you because I feel like this is something that is only going to work if many of us want this. We have to want this. Is it some weird, unspoken, unknown curse where you wind up enslaved, encaged, imprisoned in something that we call love, right? How do I call this shit love? The experimenter affects the experiment. Were you an experiment? Are you going to fuck up the experiment now because you're going to go off on your own, girl? Recognizing the presence of you, your emotions, thoughts, and biases. My emotions are pretty fucked up when I'm around you. Yeah. Or even when I talk to you, when I text this person, it seems like I get off. Not like that, but I get off the phone or I walk away and I feel awkward. I feel sick. Large memory enabled to. This person could be affecting your health being with this person. This is that King of Swords with the Hermit. Okay. This is an investigator that does this, though, or that's what he does with women. He studies them and shit, and then he decides, Queen of Swords, which one's going to make me fucking look better, like this King of Pentacles, right? This one, he has a bunch of them. So when he goes to he needs someone to go to some function, he chooses the one that has more money and dresses nicer. When he wants to be the lazy piece of shit, lack a father, lack a husband, because he's married, you just didn't find out yet, or he could be married to multiple. He wants to be with the younger girl that parties and drinks, right? When he needs what? When he needs money, he picks the banker. This is a con man. What's the word I'm looking for? Not a debonair. He's not smooth like that anymore. I feel like he's older and he's been doing this for too long. Tower. Queen of Swords. Cutting this cat off. Now what's going to happen now? What is this? Cherry bomb. Great. Yeah. Why is this? He's going to have a real hard time communicating with you, seeing you. He's going to have a hard time yelling at you again. This guy likes to berate you. Oh my God, he likes seeing you down. It's not mean though. I mean, listen to me, check me out. This isn't somebody that goes, you're a fucking whore slut. This is this. Hey, so where were you last night? You know, here and there. You know what I mean? Ran into some friends. And the more that you don't ask, because I feel like you're at the point where I don't even ask anymore. I realize he just likes to make me think, even at least, that he was with another woman or he was with another man or something. So I don't even ask, right? I don't care. Then it's like, yeah, I ran into this person from my past, man, and we wind up going out and shit. I was walking down the street and it was like, yo, we wind up talking. It was like, hey. Yeah, and I wound up going over their house and just staying over and crashing there and shit. But I love you. No more of that. If you, the right love would have brought your ass, love should have brought your ass home last night. I like it. This is that part-time cat that comes by on the weekend because he's too hungover and drunk to go fucking home to his wife, too. Look, bullshit. You won't take it anymore. Do you know what happens to people? They will never show it in person until it gets to the point where it's a dangerous situation, where they have no choice but to show it because they can't contain it anymore. But all of this acting like it doesn't bother you, and then even intentionally posting shit on social media and acting like you ran into people, or that he's sitting here with so-and-so, old friends. Yeah? Or what's even worse is that they'll create something. Some of these guys will even pay chicks or dudes to hang with them so that people see them. It's real weird. I don't know. Shit got real weird. When rejection, people don't like being rejected. This thing of rejection has gotten so bad. It used to just be, all right, well, maybe they'll start a rumor about you. Sometimes they'll flatten your tire, right? But now they want you gone. Shown up at the wrong airport or flight. There's another excuse for somebody that's coming. All right, for the one who just had this, as he's a lying sack of shit, he met somebody at the bar at the airport and they got a hotel room. This is someone's husband did this. Shown up at the wrong airport or flight. Now I'm stuck. Hangman. God damn it. What am I going to do? He calls you. Hey, hon. And someone also said they're stuck in fucking jail, or that's something they're going to use now because now they can hear me saying this, you piece of shit. Yeah, fucking kids and everything for a tranny. I wish that all of you men who don't whether you don't want to be with them because they're pieces of shit women, or whether you're just not interested in that anymore, or it has something to do with admit it, leave. You know, these women, they'll be upset, but they'll get over it. They're strong. They endure a lot. I mean, they give birth to children. They'll get over it. Believe me. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, this is what I gotta do. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be there. One of these guys actually met a friend of yours. Your friend actually went to the airport. She actually booked a fucking flight that she's not gonna take just to get into the airport. Sadie? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna chill, you know what I mean? Relax. This reminds me of stretching my legs and relaxing now. Now, this guy's married, darling, all right? There's a guy who got stuck in an airport, or he said he missed his flight, or, oh, man, I had too many drinks and I didn't. He's married. Once she finds out you're married, because this one here doesn't get down with that, she's going to leave and realize, okay, well, maybe my judgment's off, because there's something about you being a man who comes across as, I mean, this could even be somebody that has a collar on. Yeah, be careful of people dressing up in costume to fool like this, too. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of... This is that over-explaining. Like, I'm not even asking you questions and you're giving me information. Something's wrong. It should have been like this. Hey, listen, missed my flight. I don't want to get into it. They should be pissed. People are usually pissed. You don't want to be doing this to begin with. Somebody came from supposedly across the world, and now there's a flight delay. First of all, this is supposed to be one... Did anybody ask about why this is supposed to be one smooth, one flight? There wasn't supposed to be a layover. Why did you get off at all? Now there's going to be something's wrong with the plane. And there's a guy here, and he's with a man. Okay. It is. I can feel it. It's going to be a bunch of women just being together, and because we don't have this resentment and hatred, we can just move on. All right. I mean, I know not all of us, but enough. Magic never felt before. Bite? Oh, they're hoping that you're going to bite. There's a man that didn't do this yet. Code. It's his fucking friend's wife, too. Charlene. W. This is gang shit too, but the W for me just says there's a fucking code here, right? This is another gang member's girlfriend or wife or ex or something. She could even have worked in the airport, and she got done a shift and saw this cat sitting at the bar. Yeah, somebody works there. The guy does. There's a guy that's a TSA. And he ran into this guy. Yep. And he's like, and he actually started gossiping. He lied. Oh, man, how you doing? They knew each other? How you doing? Oh, yeah, man, I heard she was da-da-da-da-da. That's how he got to your husband or this dude you're seeing. Yo, there's something here, too, where somebody that works for the airline, this is how bad somebody wanted to keep somebody's fucking husband from them. Somebody from the airline that works for this, they're a higher up or something like that, or they know it's just security or something. I feel like they can even come up with some type of, if they didn't force something where, oh, we're going to have to keep you behind. Is that what they did? Did they intentionally look in your shit and found nothing just so that you missed a flight? There's a guy here who didn't want this to happen, though. You know, he didn't want this to happen. Yeah, I'm telling you, his friends, and then it's like, hey, now what are the chances? What are the chances now all of that happened? This guy can't go through. He misses his flight. He's got to wait now. And now some fucking people show up that he hasn't seen in a while. Yo, man, same thing. Or we just came in early to get some drinks and shit like that. If they're trying to get him to cheat, they're trying to triangulate him to get to scapegoat him in something covertly, which could just be pictures. Like, this is what they're going to do. They're going to have somebody from across the way, I see you piece of shit, with a camera, and then they're going to have girls go over to this guy. Now, there's a man who refuses to speak to anyone else. He's sitting at the bar by himself, and he had this problem. Here comes the fucking hired prostitutes and shit that are going to come over, and I feel like this guy turns his head, but they're going to try and get pictures. They're going to have a girl sit next to him for 2 seconds until this guy says, please get away from me, I'm married. And they're going to take a fucking picture of it and send it to the wife. You people are pieces of shit. This is what I would just say. Just give it to them. For the men, I'm telling you, if you feel like somebody's trying to take, or even the wives, you feel like people are trying to split you up, I would say, listen, I'm not going to keep going through this shit. If you guys aren't like this, some of you are so tight, it's impossible. Just give it to them. For the men, I say go experience other men. For the women, I say go experience other friggin' women. And this may be something that works out well for both sides. For the man who's sitting at the bar and you're loyal, someone comes up to you, I mean, move to the side and let it be known that you don't want to be around this woman. It's a setup. See ya.